Whoa, there I am. Hi. Huge realization in the world of Tessa today when I got really, really sad because I found out that my ex, who tortured me and literally drove me to the point of insanity, is going away, but not for any of the crimes against me, or strangling his ex, or the crimes against, the mother of his 3 kids, or anyone else that might be out there that never came forward because they were too scared of him, because he is scary. It definitely hurt to find out. It didn't matter the time that I was burglarized over $15,000 worth of electronics and belongings, or my cars were trashed till they were no longer workable. What put him away is a casino receiving counterfeit money from him. Victims are scared to come forward because we get to a point where we're scared that no one's going to believe us anymore. And I was definitely at that point, and you know what? I have a story that is so insane that it's hard for people to believe it, and it's a lot of it is so technology based, which is still so new. I think it's like maybe 12% of cybercrime victims actually report their crime, because it's so hard to trace, and it's people that are good enough can just get away with it forever and ever and ever and ever. And that's how there are places on the internet where you can literally hire these people that ruin someone's life, and they do it for a living, through the internet and through technology and all this, because they can cover it up. And I always just thought, I pictured this different ending of all these people coming forward and realizing how wrong what he did to me was, or my ex, he stopped believing me about Alan and what he was doing to me, and he just didn't think that someone would go to that much effort or take that much time. And I'm just thinking, how clueless are these people to think that this guy that is in this huge prison gang, that's in and out of prison, that is an online criminal, he's all these things, that he wouldn't want to torture me or drive me insane when all I do is report him. It's sad to think that, you made about 20 reports to the police on some serious crimes, and you know what? He's not going away for that. He gave fake money to the casino. It's not about how he tortured you, about how he strangled his ex. It's about that he had fake money that someone at a casino noticed and said, nope. But at the end of the day, you have to learn how to move on, and you have to know that, bad guys don't always get caught. Bad people don't always get caught. Justice isn't going to be everything that someone deserves it to be. I know it isn't for me. I know justice for me would be freedom in my life, financial stability, my story going somewhere that reached millions of people that believe me, that didn't have doubts in their mind when I say, I know this happened. And I don't care what other people think. This happened, and this is real. And I know that there are so many people along the way that I've met that I might not be in contact with you, but that you saw what was happening to me and that it was real. Or you saw what was happening to my computer or my phone, or, you felt it. Or people at the Apple store that would see me in there with 10 different devices each week to factory reset, restore, try to help me get my Apple ID back. 30 of them are gone. Social media gone. I can't get it back. No matter how hard I try with these sites, I don't get it back. And to me, that's a crime in itself. And those are, it gets to a point where everything is like a freaking lawsuit. It's like, oh my God. I'm showing you me, Facebook. This is me. I'm making a new Facebook. I've done this 5 times, and you deny me. You disable me. You shut me down. And my 2 accounts that were me, that I worked so hard to build a clientele for because of my degree in IT marketing, someone else has control of them, and you won't give them back. or Google, you won't release me my email of 10 years that a hacker took over and was able to not just find out mom's maiden name, but literally everything about me. From my health insurance to every place I've lived. I mean, it's sickening to think that companies like that don't listen when you say, reach out to my family, reach out to Travis Wimberly, reach out to Sharon Wimberly, reach out to these people that are my family. And they will tell you that that is not me on there. That is not me posting. That is not even what I look like anymore. The girl in those pictures, she died. She died when this man tortured her to the point of hating herself, of drug abuse, of alcoholism, of all these things that she could not pull herself out of, where she couldn't look people in the eyes anymore, where she scared everyone that tried to get close to her, and then she just started doing it on purpose because she knew they would leave anyway. That girl you see in that main Facebook photo is not me, because I don't have that kind of confidence anymore. But I will get it back, and I did have some healing today to know. I did reach back out to my ex, even though I have a restraining order on him. He had reached out to my mom and just said all these things, and then I reached out to him and pretended like I was sorry and I missed him, just to see what he had to say. And he literally thinks that he did nothing to me. He was in jail. How could he have? No, he wasn't. He wasn't for 6 weeks of the torture. And then he had other people that entire time that were just on his side. And for someone that has been in and out of prison to say, how could you expect me to do that? Do you know where I was? Oh, dude, it's not hard to make a call. You're a career criminal. How many people do you know that just do this for fun? Oh, you have a hot girl with big tits and fucking not anymore. You know, you want me to fucking like spy cam her house up? Fuck yeah. I can make some money off that shit. Like, fuck yeah, dude. What matters, you know what, is I told him everything that I knew he had done to me. So I'm not going to do anything about it. But you can't tell me it's over or that you're not doing things because it's over. No, it's not. Cops are always there. The government's always there. You are always going to be a wanted person. And now because of you, I am too. And, or I'm going to feel like I am for quite some time. And I'm going to feel scared to report crimes. But just remember, if you've been a victim to crimes, I think you should report them. And then there gets to a point to where you have to weigh, is your safety worth reporting this person that something might never happen to? Is it worth me going into witness protection and losing my animals and never getting to see my mom or talk to my mom, or never getting to see a dime of money that my dad worked so hard for me to have before he died? Because this guy is doing this that might never get caught. And that's where we're at today, is that he's not away for anything he did to women. You know, he's away for something else. And I got to be okay with that. And I got to move on. Because justice is going to come in all different forms. Or you might feel like you don't get it at all. But maybe your justice was just that you got to live. You know, that you got to survive and tell the tale when some women or men are raped and left in a field and the killer's never found because they were one of 50. You know, at least I have left these footprints everywhere I've been that point to him. Everywhere I've been. There's not a soul that knows me, that really knows me, that wouldn't think if something happened to me, he did it. You know, and I haven't even talked to my friends in months. I have no idea how to get in touch with any of them. But I know right now they think I'm either dead, or he did something to me, or I'm deep in crime with him, or I'm in prison because of things I did with him. But it always will circle back to him, you know? So I guess in a way I do win, in a way. And that's how I get to move on and live my life, is knowing that for some small amount of time, he won't be able to live his, you know. And that's what I got out of this for now. And we'll see what the future holds. But for now, that has to be enough.